Okay, Scott Smith from FightHype.com with world-class trainer Robert Garcia. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
That's great. I want to talk to you about some comments made by Mayweather Security quite recently to FightHype.com. Have you heard of the comments?
No, I haven't.
No. Oh, just in regards to the altercation between Floyd and Marcos. Just saying that obviously a little bit pissed off with what happened. Obviously. Saying about the respect from Marcos showing no respect to Floyd. Do you want to make any comment on it?
Oh, well, we got no respect for Floyd. Marcos has no respect for Floyd, and obviously they're doing their job. They're protecting Mayweather. I don't think Mayweather's gonna get into a fight, into a street fight. So he's got his bodyguards with him. They're just doing their job.
Yeah, I mean, not many people have come at Mayweather with the mind games and actually firing back at him like you guys have. Do you see anything in his armor where you think it's really mentally affecting him?
No, Mayweather's an athlete. He's been doing this for almost 20 years. He's faced so many different fighters, so I don't see that affecting him at all.
Yeah, I mean, recently in the last few fights, Mayweather has been respectful towards his opponents, very diplomatic. In the recent press tour, obviously he's been coming out firing shots at yourself, at Marcos. Do you see anything different in Floyd's approach in this fight than the last fight?
Look, the first fight he was very respectful to me, to Maidana, to my whole camp. All my fighters, he was very respectful. This time around, he started off by, bad-mouthing Maidana, myself, bringing up things that he never did in the first fight. But I think it's part of the business. He knows how to sell. He knows how to. He's the king of pay-per-view. He's broken all the records, so I think it's part of his job to do that. We took it a little personal, so we have to come back. If some of his team members get involved, like his bodyguards, then of course I'm not gonna let them bully me. Yeah, I ain't scared of nobody either. So we gotta go back and forth. But I think in his side, he does it to sell, to promote the fight.
Oh, of course. I mean, in the first fight, Floyd's come out and said that he gave the fans what he wanted. In this next fight, are you expecting Floyd to move and box, maybe like a Canelo-style performance, or do you expect him to come out and do what he did in the last fight?
Look, I think he could box like he did against Canelo, but he wasn't running. Canelo didn't fight the way Maidana fights. I don't think Mayweather's gonna run. He could box. He tried. He did box in the later rounds with Maidana. Mayweather's not gonna be a runner. Mayweather's gonna fight. But this is different. Maidana is not Canelo.
Yeah, I mean, in the first fight, it's been said that Marcos slowed up in the later rounds. He looked in tremendous condition going into the fight. Do you think it's a conditioning issue that he needs to improve on for this fight, or just a slight tactical adjustment?
I think the condition was good for the first fight. For this fight is much better. But I think the difference was Maidana was too heavy coming into the fight. I think this time we're going to be a little bit lighter, so we could have the same energy, same speed, same power for 12 rounds. Yeah,
I said on All Access you said that you want your fighters training all the time. In the previous camp, does that mean he was having too many breaks in camp, or?
No, it wasn't that he was having too many breaks. We just didn't have enough time. We only had 5 weeks. This time we had 8 weeks.